Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Once again, I'm Nev from Nev's Tech Bits, otherwise known as your friendly neighborhood basement dwelling monk. Don't worry, ma'am, I am from the internet. Recently, I made a video on potentially psychically charged items, including Bibles. I want to do a video on potentially psychically charged locations, like haunted houses, but it's easy to get on haunted houses and say how they might be psychically charged, but I want to go on to a different, more nuanced kind of psychic charge. Now, Christians, I know there's a lot of hate for religion these days, but while I'm not Christian, I have to say, in this grotto, I legitimately feel a Christian magic. I came here knowing about it. This is a Catholic grotto between Arthur, Ontario, and Mount Forest, Ontario, Kenilworth, Ontario. Beautiful grotto here. People come from a far away. And I gotta say, this is also the closest I feel to an Earth Mother. I have to say, just with all these beautiful trees, you don't see it right now, but in the summer there's foliage growing down there. And actually, when I was in school over here, I'd play with G.I. Joes in the foliage, and it would be like an epic adventure. You'd be fighting the Predator on Catholic Holy Land, technically. But anyways, though I question if there is a true God, though I wonder if maybe a God only exists because perhaps we believe, and our projection is possibly pushed onto a deity, or maybe something out there in the ether just takes on the face, the mask of this deity, and we give it our energy. I don't know, something like that is going on, but I'm telling you, I bring many people who are sensitive psychically to this, that, or the other thing, and they feel it too. There's a feeling you get here at the grotto that you just don't get if you go into a Catholic church, if you go into any kind of church. You almost understand the connection that the church has with nature. You really have to go back unobjectively and not hate Catholicism or religion or any religion to understand that there was many of the monks basically thought of God as Mother Nature. But anyways, there's something about this place. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it on camera. Let me maybe poke on over here. And anyways, we used to have mass out here, Catholic mass in the summer, of course, not in the winter. And we'd be here, and there was something about having the mass outside. So here is Mary's shrine, Mary's grotto. Now, a lot of people believe that Mary is an aspect of the Earth Mother, and the prayer beads are an aspect of Buddha beads, where you said a prayer as you went through them. I'm not sure about any of those things, but I'll not disrespect this place while I'm standing here on Holy Land to say that that's how it is. But I would like to point out that it was all in good intentions. You know, whatever happened was all in good intentions for the good ones. Like, let's face it, you get people who corrupt and manipulate with any kind of religion, but I'm not talking about that. Religion, society, we get corrupt people. Let's face it, we get corrupt people. But for some reason, here, I tell people to come here. And you know what's really weird about this? This is funny. This is so funny. Legitimately, every now and then I will run into a woman, and I will just know, just by talking to them for 5 minutes, if they are Catholic. There's something about the Catholics around here in my area that they just have this thing. They're the ones that I'm thinking of. They just try to be good. They just try to not mess with anybody, and they might have an issue with you if you're LGBTQ, but they're not going to tell you to your face, and they'll fight to the death. If they see you in the ditch at the end of the driveway, they're going to get their tractors out. They're going to help you out immediately. But I think that's just part of being a Canadian, part of being an American, right? Right? I almost wonder if sundown towns would be a different kind of thing if people just needed help getting out of a ditch in the States because it was too cold. I shouldn't go that far. I take that back. I'm not going that far here. I am trying to project love, though, and I am trying to project psychically charged locations, which I very strongly believe this is one. Not because it was forced onto it, but I legitimately feel like a spirit that is both Catholic and earth spirit at the same time intersect here, and they are totally cool with each other, and they don't give each other a hard time, and I love it. And that's it, guys. Also, when I get new GPUs, this is where I go to get it blessed by Jesus. I am not kidding. Have a good one, guys.